Hi. Alright, so you probably heard about Google News. This is a famous aggregator for news topics and so on. And I want today show you other automated sites, tools, uh, sites that pick up the important news, let's say. So the first one is TechMeme. It is quite popular one. It was created by some uh, Gabe Rivera, a software engineer who own it privately and develops it. So it ranks the on various criteria the news and hashtags them, and there is a sponsor section for advertisement. It is quite fast at catching news, big stories before they are really popular. So it has flavor of technological world of venture capital and so on, and technology and IT. So this is quite popular one. The second one is News Now. Like it says on Wikipedia, it is second largest news aggregator on the internet, second to Google. So it is old. This site is very old. 97. It backs to 97. So it lists very not popular sites, but the variety of those sites is impressive, and you can have lots of subsections, like for example Google global issues, like for example in politics, what is trending, it is marked here, and so some section have subsection, and it has some other some different domains from this aggregator of other countries, of other languages. So for example you can click Italian, and here we have subsections, so we can go for sports, we can for example take basketball. Yes, so I think you can have alerts here, like on other sites. So the next thing is gathering popularity. Another site based in Canada, they create compare tool for comparing political affiliation of some news. So for example you on this main site homepage of this company, you have some news, and they leaning towards left there is right, and toward right conservative you have other color blue. So there is massive amount of tags you can choose, and you can install Chrome extension or browser extension that shows when you go to the news site provider, it will show you on the new bar the leaning of this site, and ranking of reliability. So yes, you can see by clicking on one site, on one news, that what the composition of this phenomena, and you can see you have fast summary of this news. So it is pretty handy. The next, then Another thing I want to show you is this Swedish site called CoreAx. It is, I think, underrated site because you have AI generated summary of every news site that is like important from every parts of the world. Currently I live in Poland, so I have Polish news, but you should have yours based on your IP, I think. And when you go down, you have other regions of the world: Europe, America, Latin America, Asia, Middle East, Africa. So you can choose one and have like really detailed and insightful news pieces. Another site done by some two Hindi people, or I don't know if Indian people. There is a site called Boring Report that is pretty minimalistic, and it shows trending news, not based on some, I think, complicated criteria, but like some of the important ones. But it is kind of random, but you have subsections, you can check them out. It is really interesting if you don't want to read news like all the time, you want to save time. It is great for these reasons. So another thing, very underrated I think site, is this simple news aggregator, but by this company Browserlink. They create like computer emulators for testing, but they create side project that is just simple aggregator of major news sites, journalistic and technological, tech savvy news sites. So they have technology in general terms, about technological topics, the science niche, specifically to mathematical minds of mathematics things. The I think it is hardware. You have Linux, and for nerdy things, nerdy people, open source things. You have physics, like science of physics. You have only financial things, and I think it is the best for general news. I will show you in a second how this works. And dev URLs. So this is aggregator of internet addresses for developers, for creators of code. So like it is simple, straightforward. So we are on thin URLs. This is the address. We can type, for example, I don't know, Bitcoin, and they will show you this those from those sites they listed. For example, this keyword is pretty popular, so it is the date is one after another, and not very, but when we go for some other for example Poland, other keywords, they are less frequent, for example. But this is, I think, good thing, because for example, if I live in Poland and they only highlight those sites, foreign sites only highlight like the most important things about some keyword, in this case Poland. So this is really condensed news we can consume. So I think it is very interesting. And the last thing I want to show you is very interesting project. It is this consists of two things. So those are two things. One thing is this site Hacker News. It is like one of the most famous for tech nerds sites with topics ranging from technology to developing to startuping. So it is like the it is put onto this provider Algolia. This is company that creates a search engine, and it is huge. This company is huge, but not so huge like Google, of course. But it is like very successful company, and they created this site hn.algolia.com. It is a filter on this site that you can better sort it out as you want, and yes, this functionality I think is absent in this Hacker News site, and it works very well. You can for example take past year and sort it by popularity, and here you go. We can check it. So Hacker News. No, they have limited options for filtering all these things. So these two, okay, so they have something, but it is the user interface is better here. I think you can have there some additional options. So those few sites these few sites I wanted to show you that are really handy and automate your news experience. So I surely there are other sites I didn't mention, I forgot, or I don't know, but these sites can save you a lot of time and confusion when you don't, for example, know what is the origin of some news sites, or from like ground news, what site what is some news just a massive operation campaign to PR some agenda, So some have some pluses, some have other not so pluses, but overall I think those sites are very interesting. So I recommend them, and if you have some great tools for everyday reading internet, I welcome you to just post them in the comments of this video. Sorry for taking so long. Thank you for watching, and take care, and thank you.